Well, hello, I'm Shonnie Alridge, your favorite real estate broker and appraiser in Atlanta, Georgia, and we're going to discuss 5 things you must avoid when you're buying a home. Let's go. All right, so it's really important that you do not make any large purchases. Don't apply for any credit because it'll make it difficult to qualify for your mortgage. A lot of times you go to the store and they're like, hey, do you want to apply for this credit card? Because you'll get 15% off the purchase, and it sounds enticing, but do not do it. Just don't do anything that will cause your credit to be impacted negatively, okay? Now, when it comes to paying things on time and all that good stuff, do it. But any type of new debt or large purchases, avoid that at all costs. Wait to do those large purchases after you close on the home, okay? You want to go buy some furniture, you want to make your house a home, then go ahead and just put that on pause until you actually have the home is in your possession. Also, do not quit your job. You may say, I'm so sick of being here, I want to do something else. Do not quit your job. And don't move from one job to the next, because this is what happens. The lender who's going to loan you the money to buy the home, they don't know you. They're looking at your history. And so when they see that you have what they call job security, you've been there for at least 2 years, that makes them more comfortable with loaning you the money. If you've been at your job for 10 years and you go to a different job, if it's in the same field, then you're safe. But if you go from being a teacher to being a nurse, that's 2 different careers, is totally different. And so they're going to say, you've only been at this new job for 8 months. That's questionable for them. And that could raise red flags, and it could disqualify you from the purchase, possibly. So you don't want to quit your job. You don't want to move from one job to the next. You want to be able to say, I've been here for at least 2 years, okay? And that's going to really help you in the long run to get approved for your financing. Okay, now this is a really good one. This is going to really put you in position, because we see this happening a lot. Do not make large deposits and withdrawals from your account, okay? Don't do that. If you're saying, hey, we're going to buy a home and we're going to start pursuing this right now in the month of, June, okay? And now in June, you're moving money around and stuff like that. That's not going to work, because the lender is going to want to see your bank statements, right? They're going to want to go back 2 months of seeing bank statements. And then throughout the transaction until you close, they're going to want to have updated bank statements. And so now you're moving all this money around, and now they're going to ask questions. Hey, you see a deposit of, $10,000 cash. Can you source that? Meaning, can they trace it? Where did that come from? And you're like, what? This is my money. I don't really want to answer these questions for you. It's my money is in here. Why isn't it good? Well, it just doesn't add up for them. And it just raises red flags. I know I've been saying red flags, but it's raising red flags. It's causing them to say, hey, we want to go a little bit deeper with this. Where did this come from? How about we just avoid that at all costs? Don't move money around right now. When you're buying a home, you want to be very strategic, because, again, the lender, they don't know you. And so they're having to really do a deep dive to see, hey, can we approve this person for $500,000 or whatever the cost it is, okay? Just want to make sure you knew that. It's really important. You don't have to do this. And I think a lot of people need to hear this, but you know how you get pre-approved from the lender. They pre-approve you for, say, $600,000, okay? And you're like, oh, great, let's find something for $600,000. Well, you don't have to buy at your max. You don't have to. You can buy for less than that. If you find something for $575 or $550, then you can purchase that. That's fine. They're just saying that, hey, we will give you up to $600 if you find something that's valued at $600. But you can stay below that. And sometimes it's a great idea to stay below your max, because now you know that I haven't maxed out, and now we have more of our income can go to savings or vacation, right? So just keep that in mind. Hey, you qualify, you are approved for $600, but you don't have to buy at your max. Last thing, you want to truly avoid this. Avoid looking for homes before you're pre-approved. I mean, it really is pointless. I mean, it's like you're going shopping and don't really know what you can afford. Like, we never go to the grocery store and not know how much money we have to buy groceries. It's just the same thing. Like, you don't want to start shopping around for a home and then we know that we don't qualify to purchase that home. And so you want to make sure, hey, get pre-approved, speak to that lender, speak to your real estate agent and discuss like, hey, we've gotten pre-approved for $600,000. Can we find where we're looking for that in this particular neighborhood? You just want to know things ahead of time so that way you can manage your own expectations. You know now, hey, you're talking to your spouse. You're saying, hey, look, we can afford this. We like this particular community. We can stay here because we can afford it, type of thing. So just make sure, don't start the shopping process. Like, no house hunting. Don't do that until you know like what you can purchase, what you qualify for. All right. I hope this information was very helpful for you. I really enjoy making these videos and just sharing information. And so listen, if you need some assistance with buying a home, if you moving to Georgia or you live in Georgia already and you want to buy a place, please consider me your resource. I would love to help you and assist you, represent you in your transaction. I've been doing this for 20 years, so I know exactly what I'm doing. And so helping you would be a pleasure. So just let me know. My information is right here. You can call me, text me, email me. I will respond. Also, find me on Instagram and go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I would love you to do that. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are revisiting, returning, thank you so much. I appreciate your support. So yes, go ahead, get in contact with me. Let's go ahead and get you started on buying your home or selling your home. I can't wait to work with you, and we'll see you on the next video. Thank you.